Good evening. My name is Avi Sammy, and I would like to welcome you to our first band concert. This evening's concert features the students from Abraham Lincoln and Benjamin Franklin schools. We hope you enjoy the music selections that we have prepared for you.
My name is Aiden Levy. To make the concert enjoyable for all, please make sure your cell phone ringer is on silent. Tonight's concert is a demonstration concert. That is, the band would like to show you how much progress we have made during our first few months in band.
I play the trombone, a member of the low brass family, which is a very important part of the sound of the band.
I play the euphonium. Our two instruments are like cousins. They share a similar sound, read the same music, even our mouthpieces are alike.
The difference is that the trombone moves a slide to produce the notes, while the euphonium changes valves to produce the notes.
Our first thing we learned to do was buzz on our mouthpieces to make sound.
Then we had to learn the right way to hold our instruments.
After we learned our first three notes, we were ready to play the song. Here's Hot Cross Buns.
Church and I go to Franklin.
My name is Matthew Shadid and I go to Lincoln.
And we play the xylophone. As xylophone students, we are members of the percussion family, which is the biggest family in band.
We use the same skills on xylophone that we will be when we progress to Hadley and play additional instruments such as the snare drum and bass drum.
At our first lesson, we learned where the notes are on the instrument. Our xylophone resembles the big piano keyboards.
Then we learned how to hold our mallets the right way.
We learned to roll our longer notes and play our shorter notes with single strokes. Here's what a roll sounds like. Here's what a single stroke sounds like.
Because we use rolls in all of our songs, we're going to play a special song called Merrily We Roll Along. Get it?
And I go to Ben Franklin.
My name is Griffith Albrecht and I go to Lincoln.
And we play the flute. The flute is the highest sounding woodwind instrument in beginning band. We learned to make our first sound by blowing across the tone hole of the head joint, like this. Then we learned to put our
our instruments together and where to put our fingers. Mrs. Presley put special stickers on our keys to let us know which one to use because our first notes use more keys than any other instrument.
We had to learn to hold our instrument the right way.
Eventually, we got the hang of it and learned to play beautiful songs, like this one, Au Clair de la Lune.
My name is Tate Maston and I go to Lincoln.
And we play the trumpet. The trumpet is the highest sounding instrument of the brass family. Like the trombones and euphoniums, we produce our sound by buzzing on our mouthpieces, like this.
Mrs. Presley taught us different kinds of buzzes, like the siren, and fireworks. These exercises help us strengthen the muscles in our mouths so that we can play both high notes and low notes. Finally, we're ready to play songs like this one, Go Tell Aunt Rhody. My name is Madison Serna and I go to Lincoln.
And we play the clarinet. The clarinet is a very versatile member of the woodwind family. We can play high notes and low notes, and we have lots of family members.
Our instruments have a single reed on a mouthpiece, and learning to put the reed on correctly took a lot of time. The reed can't be too high, too little, too loose, too tight, or too crooked. Otherwise, it won't blow the right way.
We first learned how to play by blowing on the mouthpiece. It's a lovely sound.
Then we learned to grease our clarinet corks, put our instruments together, and learn how to hold them. It was complicated, but we got it, and we can put our instruments together really quickly now.
We are going to play our song as a duet with the saxophone. Listen to how these two instruments sound together.
My name is Edwin and I go to Franklin. Hi, my name is Oliver Winnery and I go to Lincoln. And we play the alto saxophone. Our instrument also makes sounds by blowing across a reed on our mouthpiece just like a clarinet. Our fingerings are similar to the clarinet too, but the trickiest part of the saxophone is the neck strap. We had to learn to adjust our neck strap so that it wasn't too high or too low or tangled up. It took a while to get it just right. We had to learn to play with a pleasant sound. The saxophone can be really loud if we aren't careful.
Welcome everyone. I just wanted to introduce myself. My name is Elle Presley and I'm the beginning band director in District 41. I took over this year for Mrs. Wheeland, who has been here for many years and very well loved within our community, and she's been a great help to me as I got started kind of learning my way around traveling to 4 schools every day, working with these excellent students. As I listened to them play just now, it's amazing to see how far they've come. I'm sure parents, you feel the same way. Sitting in the audience and listening, you remember hearing those first sounds coming out when they brought their instrument home at the beginning of the school year, and it is just tremendous how quickly they learn and how much effort they've put in to learn and grow in their skills. So the first half was our feature section of the concert, and now we are going to play a few songs for you as in a full band. As you can see, we have some Hadley students here with us this evening also. They're wearing their Hadley band uniforms. Can you guys wave to the audience? They serve as mentors for our beginners as they come together. This is the first time they've ever come together as a full band and performed, which is pretty incredible. They meet in small group lessons, as you may or may not know, once a week, just with their life instruments. So this is the first time these students are coming together and playing in a traditional band setting. So it really helps to have a few of our more experienced Hadley students play with them. The first tune that they're going to play for you is a holiday favorite entitled Jingle Bells. The next song we're going to play is entitled Good King Wenceslas, which is another traditional holiday carol. And in this song, the students learned about playing as soloists and playing tutti, which means all together. So in our lessons, we had a lot of fun taking turns with the different students being the soloists. Tonight, we're going to do it more in a big group solo setting where you will hear first the woodwinds and the xylophones play as a soli group, and then you'll hear them all playing together, and then you'll hear the brass and the percussion playing as a soli group, and then everyone finishing the song together. The next piece is a very well-known Hanukkah song called Dreidel Dreidel. This song was quite, it was a little bit of a challenge because the notes start to jump around on us a lot on this page, right guys? And we had the challenge of playing the rests, or not playing in the rests at the correct time. Earlier in our rehearsal, the students played it 100% perfect and not a single person on the stage played in the rest. But as I've told them in the weeks leading up to the concert, that playing at the concert is not about playing perfectly and never making a mistake. It's just about having fun and showing off what they learned. So, and plus, nobody knows if we make a wrong note here or there. It's about the journey and the learning that we've done. So if you happen to hear somebody fall into the rest, that's okay, it happens. I make mistakes all the time, and so do we all. But they have come such a long way. Here's Dreidel Dreidel. In their losing my talking here. In their Sound Innovations Method books, the page that they are on for Twinkling Stars was the first time they introduced a new note. We spent a lot of time working only on the first 5 notes that the students have learned, and that added an extra skill for them to learn, especially our brass players who are really building up those embouchure muscles in their lips, and now they've added an even higher note into their range, so they're sounding excellent on that. Let's give them another round of applause. We have one more piece for you this evening. It's a duet. So this song, we're going to have half the band playing one melody, and the second half of the band is going to be playing the harmony. So you'll recognize the melody of Jolly Old St. Nick, and then you'll hear the low brass voices playing a harmony part. I just want to thank all of you for coming out tonight. Personally, it has been such an honor to work with all of your students every day. It's a joy to come and make music with them, and they are all just wonderful in class, and they seem to be really enjoying themselves. They are just at the very beginning of a wonderful journey of music in District 41, and then if they continue on to Glenbard West. There's such an amazing enthusiasm for music in this community, so I'm very excited for them to not only finish out this year with me, but to be joining Mrs. Tribally and Mr. DiPello in the Hadley Band program next year. So hopefully some of you can stay for the Hadley Band concert that's going to be happening after our beginners concert. And thank you again for being here. I hope you enjoyed Jolly Old St. Nick. Thank you. We will dismiss the students out to the gym across the hall where they have their belongings. And